Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. Ooh. Green ember has stepped forward. This ember carries the signal of the heart chakra. So love, compassion, forgiveness, connection, grief, and joy. So come by the fire for a moment. Let's listen closely and see what this ember has to say. Okay, so now we'll start with the feminine current, the energetic flow of what's moving beneath, the conscious knowing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, with the first card, what is this ember ready to heal from? Ten of Pentacles, maybe a contract of some sort, a legacy. I want to say like you're ready to do your own thing. Maybe you came up in a great upbringing. You have a lot of warmth. You have emotional intellect about you. You know what to value. You know what legacy looks like. You're a product of hard workers, right? So you're ready to do your own thing. So what this ember is ready to release? Taking energy back. You're ready to do your own thing. You're ready to have your own name. Like when I say you're not reinventing yourself, you just want the reputation for yourself and you know what I mean? I feel like, oh, that's great. We'll just say John Wilson's. Oh yeah, that Wilson's kid is really awesome, blah, 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 takes after their dad and their grandfather and blah, yeah, and you're like, I'm tired of being a Wilson's kid. My name is Theodore, you know what I'm saying? Theodore. I do things. So you're just trying to get your energy back off of that. You want to separate yourself in that sense. Mentally, it's something you've wanted. So how this healing and releasing can be embodied moving forward. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely wiping the board clean from everything you've done. It's almost like you're going to have to cut yourself off from the family. I know this sounds crazy, but I've definitely heard of this before, but where you cut yourself off from the family and you want to go live off of a backpack and go figure life out and go get yourself there 100%. Like they're just like, I don't even want a penny from you. I want to be discharged, release, and I need to go figure it out. And it's very normal, but it's noble and it's very necessary for most, you know, to get the gist of it all. And if you're so worried, then I'll be back. You know what I mean? If it all goes wrong, then I'll be back, right? So now let's go ahead and mirror it through the masculine thread to see where the fire is asking for action in the physical world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the first card is what this ember is ready to face and strengthen. Yeah, physically, I mean, you're ready to turn the tables to make them yours. You're ready to seize the day. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like, it is going to be tough times, but you're willing wholeheartedly to change that around. You're ready to strengthen this wheel so it keeps spinning, you know? So the second card is what this ember is ready to surrender. I feel like you're very tired and overwhelmed and restless. Maybe the schedule that everyone has you on, maybe they volunteer you to go here and there and there and there and there, and you're just like, I'm done, I'm tired, I can't. With the Four of Swords in reverse, physically you're tired. Like, it's almost like you're exhausted that you rather unplug. Like, you're just tired from this. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So with how can the facing and the release be anchored moving forward? The Star card in the upright position. This is just holding your faith. You know in your heart what you have to do. This probably sounds diabolical to everyone you've approached this conversation with, to gather ideas, inputs, thoughts, and it's people are looking at you sideways every time you bring it up. Like, huh? Like, you haven't found one person who can relate to what you're saying, and they probably see it as you just being spoiled, and you're like, no, I just need the nourishment and the fulfillment of my own work. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you feel crazy even having to explain yourself. That's what's crazy, not what you're asking to do here. Just dropped one. Let me see. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into the Spirit Whispers and look at both of these threads. Okay. So with the energetic flow, we're going to look for the clarity, the emotional truth, and divine guidance. We got grace. 28. Connect with your spirituality. Spirituality aligns us to something benevolent and greater than ourselves that connects us all. Nourishing spiritual practices will help you better reorganize grace. The spiritual perspective, or how experience might enable us to grow, heal, find purpose, or help others, does not negate pain, but it can counterbalance the harsher realities of being human. Create your own deeper meaning. And I think that's exactly where you were going with this. It's exactly where you were going with this. Like, I'm just repeating what you probably have already said. Probably just give this reading to someone so they can just better understand you, if anything. All right, so now with the physical thread, we're going to look at the focus, purpose, and divine calling. Grief. Okay, card number 16. Cry it out. Authentic emotion expression is a profound act of self-love. Whether you've been sobbing lately or fighting for control when you feel painful emotions swelling up inside. This card is a reminder that crying can provide emotional release and even relief. Mourning acknowledges loss. You don't have to be strong all the time. Card 16, that's energy 7. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to look at the ash for the flow. This is the lasting impression, the core truth. Manifester, the magician at the bottom of the deck. You're going to manifest exactly what you need. With all this redo, it's just building the fire up to make things really happen and fast. So with the physical thread, the core truth, lasting imprint, 9 of Cups. Knight of Cups. I feel like I always say 9. Knight of Cups. So you're literally moving in an action of love, and it's going to reward you tenfold, just like how connecting with your spirituality does. Cups being water, being something you pour into, maybe cry out. But your notions of love, this new act of love, is going to start coming through tenfold, and that authenticity is going to help you manifest. Ooh. So this Ember has spoken. Tend to it well, speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time where the warmth meets memory.